Hi everyone, right, there's another kit here. There are only 2 kits available in this particular one. Now, here's my little box to put everything in as I show you. Right, first of all, you're going to get an 8x8 canvas, not canvas, it's a 4mm, very strong chipboard. You get one of those. You're getting a pack of paper. But you also, I think I put the other chipboard in somewhere. Yeah, somewhere here. If not, I will do. Let me get that now. That's it, this one. Let me just, you get that one as well. So they more than cover those. These are the papers. Beauty in Bloom. Oops, upside down. Garden Girl. Just flowers. Have that anywhere you want. One with a clock, the doilies, more flowers, buttons, patterns, butterflies, text and tea. So that's the pack of papers to go with it. I've also added in some pictures. Now, oh, here it is. Oh, I'm going to put it in anyway. You've got 2 of those now. Okay. No, I won't do. No, because then it'll be short for the other one. No, I'll keep it as it is. You've got the smaller one as well. Okay? So we've got that one in. Now, these are the pictures that I printed off. They're on a canvas. The problem was they weren't very dark, but it doesn't matter because if you can go around with your paintbrush and, you know, darken certain areas if you want to, or your felt tip pens, or your, you know, whatever you want to do. Copic markers. Or leave as is. I've used them like this and they look brilliant in canvases and things like that. So this is one of our own. That's our own image. We own that image. And it's the Jennings Boutique one. So that's that picture. You can use it for the big plaque. I've put some more pictures in. A couple of other pictures. And then you've got a various, like a card. Just things for you to cut up and use in your project. Now, handmade. I've put in flowers that need to be altered, like that can go in there. That makes a beautiful flower. This one is just a plaited ribbon on top of that. It might have a different one in your the other kit. These are all the same. You've 6 foam flowers. Of course you can colour them and you can dismantle them. You just take them apart. Be very careful, you can do it. So you can just have the bud and then make them into something else. So you have 6 of those. 6 of these little, they are polystyrene but dipped in a paint. Little ball things that you can use, cherries, buds, whatever you want to call them. And unusual because I like to be different, and you've got 2 lots of these. It is acrylic stand but this is synthetic. And I've tried to do a nice selection for you, like that. 3 of those. Acrylic butterfly with a dangle. You want to hang that from the, if you're going to do a plaque. Beautiful, beautiful. As I love it. And I don't often give this out, but you know what? I've had some for so long, I just think, just let it go, Fee. You've got enough. So that trim there. Now what I do to stop these from coming off is I just get my lighter. Let me just see if I can show you, because I'm not sure if this lighter works. This one. No, it needs filling. Right, okay. Oh, let's see if this one does. There you go. Singe it, and then I glue it and turn that end in. And that won't come undone. So we've got that as well. So there you go. I knew I had 2 of those things. Now I've put in some appliques, which I cut these apart as you've seen me do many times. The price for this kit will be at the end of the video because I've got to tot it up yet. There's 10 individual ones that can be cut apart, and I generally cut them apart rather than waste them. Smaller appliques, some crochet trim. I love that. Makes a perfect flower. Really does make a nice flower. Some that trim, like a beaded trim. Another applique, just trim it down. Little flower that can be taken off of that or cut back or folded in like that. Put a pearl in the centre. Tassel, just take that out. I'd trim that down. They were taken off a strip like this, but I didn't want to waste them. A couple of leaves, you can cut them apart, and 2 little ribbons with the pearly centres, bows should I say. This is that trim. It's enough to do the bottom of that plaque. What I've done is that everything's big enough to really make that plaque look fantastic. 3 meters of the pale pink. 3 meters. I will wrap that up after when I pack it. I've got a large piece of this. Now that can be cut, made into flowers. You get 4 flowers out of that. The satin leaves, embossed leaves. A little handmade flower. Now you just, I've made them, you put a dobber glue on the, and it's not come off anything, it's a dobber glue on the back and a little flower diamante centre. So they've both got one of those. A white and a pale pink butterfly and that butterfly. Some more trim, beautiful, beautiful trim. Thread your bead through it or whatever you want to do with it. Let me just do these metal bits. Now, did I do that? Yes, that goes in there easily. Oh, right, this is the one that I make, you know, the dangle, have I got one to show you? I might not have one left actually. You know, what I made in the flowers, I make them. These are the handmade flowers that are for sale in the shop, so if you want them, go grab them, because then I think there's 1 or 2 left. I make these. So I use a seed bead, pearl, and they're done on, these are done on like catgut wire. And then you do them, each one is individual in there, and then these hang from the bottom. And then you pop that when you've done it into there and seal it up, and you've got your brooch. Okay, so that's what that is. Couple of clips so you can make hair slides. Diamante to go in one of your flowers. Pearl and diamante. Now, I've put some of this heart trim in. It's iridescent. The rose trim. These are really good kits. I stopped selling the kits for a while, but we've had a lot of family problems and issues, you know, with all the deaths we've had, because we've had 4 this year now. In less than 6 months, and it's just kicked me... It's knocked me, you know, my legs from underneath me basically. So I've not done any kits for a long time. So I'm back to doing the kits. And right now we will have a spurt. I'm not going to be doing any tutorials just yet, because I've got some things to finish that are on order. Like I've got some dolls to finish. I've got a miniature to do. So until they're finished, I won't be doing any more tutorials. But there are over 5,000 tutorials on this channel. So you've plenty to look at. Just type the subject in, might use different words, different, you know, ways of explaining what it is you're looking for, and a lot of things will come up. But that's diamante trim. 3 meters, in fact it's over 3 meters of the, what I make my leaves with. Oh my God, what's it called? Seam binding, bloody hell, forgot about that. 3 meters of the seam binding in green, so you can make your own leaves. Pearly string, that's 4mm. You've both got this, because there's only 2 kits available, and it's done with chain. So you can play around. Nottingham lace in white, so you can colour it. Silk, crushed silk ribbon. And over 1 metre of the cream and the pink in the, I think it's 3mm wide, 4mm wide, sorry. Then a beige one, beautiful inch wide, double satin. Nice bit of trim here, look at that, gorgeous. Now, I've put in that one, one of you might get one slightly different, that's the way, might get one slightly different. Just trim round it and use it somewhere. I think there's about 6 doilies in here, maybe not, 3 or 4. I know there's quite a few. I'm useless at getting these apart, see? And they're great. No, there's about 6 actually. They're great for colouring, and they're roses, so they're really nice for putting on the background of something. Put this beautiful trim in. It is gorgeous, eyelet trim. And you can cut this down and make that into a fantastic flower, I have to say. I love working with cotton, eyelet cotton, because your flowers are stunning when they come out. And the wide trim, this is a 4-inch wide satin trim. Now that's to make a bow, if you want to put a bow on your projects. Some bobble trim, which white I've put in so you can colour. And then some of that, just take this end one off, it just pulls off like that, and you've got your tassel trim, and that can be cut to size. And then we've got a selection of metalwork, charms. These fit on good. That was it. I'm going to put some stick pins in. 1, 2, 3. We need to get 3 out. 1, 2, 3 for that one. I'll just show you how to do them. They're not hard at all. You can see if I got that. I mean, some people, don't forget, will not know how to do this. You pop that through there, connect your bead, you pop that through there, and then you can pop another bead or a crystal, or have a crystal in the middle, and they really, really look bomby. Look at that. Obviously needed a bigger bead. I didn't have one. Well, not one that I could use. There. So that's how you do them. Just for those that don't know. Yeah. Right, so so you have 3 stick pins, 3 of those to go with them. You've got some charms. Oh, you've 4 of those, sorry. You're supposed to have 3, I'll throw one in. Some bead caps, some leaves, fancy leaves, some wings. Like I say, 3 of those as well. So that's the kit, and I'll tell you how much it is. It'll be £4.45 shipping for the UK, because you have to sign for it, so that costs £1, and the shipping is normally £3.45 for the size parcel it'll come in. Sorry, and £7.80 overseas. If it's Canada and Australia, just so you know. And but there you go, there's 2 available on this particular one. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.